안녕하십니까.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lee Gwan-ho from the Seoul Urban Landscape Division. So currently, in urban landscaping, we are trying to realize our vision, and we believe that it should be fun and entertaining, and nature, history, and culture should blend well, and also make sure that the city should be relaxing and safe even at night, and we are making efforts using urban lighting. So I have 5 content for my talk today. First, let me introduce Seoul. So currently, Seoul is surrounded with mountains, it has hills and the Hangang River, so it has exceptional natural topography, especially Hanyang of the Joseon dynasty was also surrounded by mountains. And to the north we have Bugaksan, we have Naksan, and Namsan to the southern part of Seoul. But Bukhansan and Yongmasan, as well as Gwanaksan and Deogyeongsan, are expanded ranges of mountains. So it is about 2 to 8 kilometers from the inner mountains to the outer mountains. So Seoul has a very good landscape with a good mix of mountains and waters. We have beautiful parks, and we also have history and culture related properties. Also, Seoul is quickly changing with its urban areas, with skyscraping apartments as well as commercial areas. Especially nowadays at night, Seoul is very active. So with these characteristics, urban landscape is becoming more important. So we believe that we should further expand the night landscape, and especially light media is a new night landscape resource. The importance is growing. So we have a basic plan for Seoul's urban light, and it defines urban light as a light for citizens to be happy and safe and for the city's identity. So it's basically artificial light. And we have our own urban light policy based on public-private cooperation. Seoul has set a direction for eco-friendly and sustainable urban light. So we have 5 core policies. First, to have a classy nightscape. Also, to have a living environment with no light pollution, smart light city, media arts hall, and last but not least, artistic outdoor ads. Especially, Seoul's nightscape is classified into natural green areas, waterside landscapes, historical and cultural areas, and urban areas. And this is, and we offer this nightscape strategy by type. This is our cases of making nightscape improvements. First is the Hanyang Dosang City Wall case. This was built in 1396 in the Joseon dynasty to protect the Hanyang area, and it played a role as a city wall for 514 years. It was built very eco-friendly, and currently it is registered as a UNESCO. It is potentially on the list for the UNESCO World Heritage, and we are hoping to make it into the UNESCO World Heritage. So we consider the brightness, color, temperature, and safety matters to make improvements for the Hanyang Dosang City Wall, and we are also in connection with nearby facilities, we are trying to create specialized nightscape attractions where people can stay and enjoy. Also, in the subway ground space and lower part of overpasses, we're trying to make improvements because huge, bulky concrete structures give an image of cold and stuffy image of the city. So we're trying to make improvements here as well. And a bit on Cheonggyecheon River. On 2015 October, it has been reborn into a place for citizens. After the restoration, 20 years has passed, and so we now need an upgrade for the lighting facilities. So there are areas that lack pedestrian safety, so we want to make improvements there, and also we also want to make some improvements and apply updated lighting technologies. So this is a project that we are working on to improve the nightscape of Cheonggyecheon River. So at the very initial stage, we go through pre-deliberation processes from the planning stage. So everything is very systematic for the lighting environment management for a beautiful landscape. And the citizens of Seoul can enjoy media facade and decorative lighting as well as spatial lighting as well. And going through the deliberations, we look into the acceptable standard of light emission as well as the Seoul nightscape guidelines. And energy saving is also important, so we look into how we can save energy and also get technical consulting. So this is a case that we looked into. It includes the illumination and illumination simulation as well as lighting scenarios. Seoul was the first to set the lighting environment management area, and we have constant policies implemented for this, and you can see how things improved with our efforts, especially public lighting. In public lighting, light pollution has been decreasing over time, but due to electronic displays, light pollution is increasing. So this is something that we need to be more actively involved in for lowering levels of pollution, light pollution. Also, we make efforts to promote how serious light pollution is. We also have open contests related to light pollution. We just had the Good Light Award, but again, this award is given to those who contributed to creating a beautiful nightscape. And also, to prevent light pollution, this time we worked with light managers and private professionals to go through pre-training, and from this year we are having a capacity building conference as well. Also, another important aspect is outdoor advertisements. But we do have policies related to outdoor ads, but among them we have the free advertising zone. So it drastically leads regulations on outdoor advertisements in specific areas. So they play a role as urban landscape landmarks, and it adds vitality to local economy. The first free advertising zone was designated in 2016. It currently has 20 medias in 8 locations near COEX Trade Center. And we work with 40 small to medium-sized and large companies. Also, there's a term called artvertising. It's a compound word of art and advertising. So it combines art to advertisements. It's also a type of art infusion. So these kind of advertising cases has been really recent. The entire building can be used as a canvas. So we're seeing digital museums or art galleries outside. It uses, for example, 3D anamorphic techniques, and there's the LA Billboard Art Gallery as well. So in this electric display, the artworks of new emerging artists can be displayed. So this outdoor space becomes a gallery. So the outdoor advertisements in Seoul is also changing into making advertisements into art in public spaces. So I believe this will also be an important resource for urban landscape. And using art, light, and media art for citizens, we are trying to offer rich experience as well. We are also holding media art light festivals, and especially Seoul Light Gwanghwamun this year will be held in December this year for 24 days until early January next year. There will be a massive facade show and have more citizens participating so that the traditions of Gwanghwamun Square and the identity of Gwanghwamun can be further expanded. I look for your support and interest. Currently, the Seoul Light Hangang Bitsum Festival is ongoing, and let me briefly introduce you to the festival. This festival consists of 3 L's. The first is laser art, second is light run, and third is Bitsum lecture. Especially Bitsum lecture introduces new technologies, and it helps promotion of the industry. We have participation. It's a short outdoor lecture with participation of experts from industries, and citizens can really enjoy a lot through this festival. It has started on the 4th of October and will be held for about 10 days at the Hangang Park. And the details will be shared by the next presenter. Also, we want to provide constant opportunities to offer the citizens to enjoy media art more and more. So we have projection mapping going on in the Sejong Center. Also in the Haechi Madang in Gwanghwamun, we have media art. And we also have media displays to have a media art exhibition platform, and citizens really enjoy this. And there's pure art, illust, animation, and various genres of artworks being on exhibition. Lastly, I want to share the 2023 Seoul Light Gwanghwamun video.
네, 저는 오늘
So that's the end of my presentation. And at Hangang River, the Hangang Bitsum Festival is going on, so I hope you have a chance to enjoy it. And at the year end, we have this whole light Gwanghwamun coming up. I ask for your interest and support and look forward to it. Thank you very much.